Hey guys, how's it going? This is Lucky from Anime Casuals. Just with a quick disclaimer here. Roughly about halfway through the video, you're gonna notice that I don't really include any of our faces or anything like that. That's just because halfway through Skype decided to be weird, and yeah, recorded everything wrong, so you can only see about half of Michael and Johnny's faces. So I thought it'd be better to just have pictures in there. Yeah, but besides that, we do have a couple spoiler warnings ahead for the following anime, and yeah, go ahead and enjoy the video, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Anime Casuals. I am Lucky,
Michael.
I am Johnny.
and we make up Anime Casuals. So today we're going to be talking about our favorite female villains in anime. And we first got inspired by this. We just finished watching the season of My Next Life as a Villainess, All Roads Lead to Doom. And Johnny kind of got the idea to today talk about our favorite female villains. So that's actually going to be our next video, is the villainous anime. We're going to be talking a little bit more in depth on that. But if you want to hear a little bit more about that, stick around to the end of the video. So without further ado, Michael, you're up.
Hey. Okay, so I tiered my favorite. I mean, usually when you got a favorite, you got one. Now, I got three favorites. One I hate, two is cute, and three is my all-time favorite. So my most hated, yeah, weird that a favorite is most hated, but because she is a complete bunch of swear words, I have Multi-S Mellowmark from Rise of the Shield Hero. I hate her with a passion. She is complete bag of bad words, because the entirety of Rise of the Shield Hero, she is going out of her way for what seems like no reason till the end of the series, just to screw over our main character. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like there's no reason for you to be a big B. I mean, like you're just, yeah, she's a bad person. And you know what? Why she's on my favorite list is because there hasn't been too many characters in general that have made me hate somebody to the point that she has. And yeah. I think that really says something, not about her character, because her character is, trash, but it says something about her state, the state of her character in the entire series. She's out there just to make you rage, and to help you understand how our main character is feeling the entirety of this anime. And she definitely stuff happens towards the end that's awesome. But I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't watched it. I'd definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Yeah, so she's a complete B, and she definitely is one of my most hated characters ever, but she does a great job of playing a villain. So That's numero three, numero tres. My second one is pretty close, tied with my first, is Perona from One Piece. And can we all do the laugh? Initiate.
Hold on.
There we go. I love her. You gotta put the hand up.
Yeah, right.
I love her because she's very, very adorable. She's only, and the reason why I didn't put her as my number one is because she's not technically a villain anymore. Like, she has her arc, and then she quickly like goes out of being a villain because she's kind of like in love with Zoro. Like, you could say that. But she's very much fine with where she is and doesn't need to go out of her way to do all this negative stuff to keep up her villain appearance. Mm-hmm. So, as you can tell by her laugh, she's very adorable. Her abilities are like almost to the point where she's really, really powerful, but like not for the reason you would think. Like, all of her abilities involves her making ghosts, and then she sends the ghosts through people, and then they get real depressed, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm the greatest." And her she also blows up ghosts. So I'm like, she's just a generally really cool character that I thought they added into One Piece, and I love seeing girls cosplay as her because she's got a very unique style about her. She's got like that stylish, like dark side type of feel to her. And then my last character that I would say tops a lot of charts on being an amazing villainess, amazing character itself, and maybe top waifu out there for some people would have to be S-Death from Akame ga Kill. Now, if she's your waifu, I'm worried about you because maybe that says something about yourself as a person. But I'm okay with that, and you should be okay with that too. S-Death is incredibly powerful, but she comes with a cute side. Like, who could like not let their heart melt when she's like fawning over our main character and going, "Oh, I love you! Like, you're my perfect boy." I'm like, "Oh, you're my perfect girl." And like, so she's a very rounded out character for being like the main villain in the series. For the amount of like crap she does during the entirety of the series, but also having a very like oddly soft side to her, which I wasn't expecting when I first got into Akame ga Kill. Like, I was like expecting her to be hard B the whole time, and really never let up on that. And then she's got this whole weird soft side that even messed with the main character, who's like, no, we're on opposite sides of this thing. Oh, taking off my pants. No, we're on opposite. We're on opposite sides of this thing.
That's Thought Slayer, bro. That's Thought Slayer.
Yeah, so she definitely is like top of the list for me. She's equal parts everything. She's smart, beautiful, and she is downright evil at some points. And there's some evil stuff that happens in the anime. So so we got Multi, awful, Perona, adorably cute, and we've got S-Death, who is a weird combination of both.
Cool. All right, Johnny, what about you?
So my choices, I was actually dealing with some internal conflict during this, during this recording, because I was like, oh my god, what do I come down to? But I'm just going to take a page from Michael's book real quick, and I'll just say I have two. So my two, first one was the initial one that I actually thought of, and I still stand by very strongly, is Lady Satsuki Kiryuin from... Okay. Every time I want to say it, I always mix it up with like Akame ga Kill, but from Kill la Kill.
Oh, Kill la Kill, yeah.
I knew. I really like the character. Even though she, similar to Perona, isn't a villain for the entire anime, the entire series, she does play the villain role for at least the first half, and plays it pretty well, but in a respectable, almost, I don't know, I'd even say like S-Death way, as far as like how she is with her squad. She commands a lot of respect, and that's something I actually do enjoy. I like seeing, the bad guys, they're evil, they're jerks, but, they have standards, they're like, hey, we believe in, Lady Satsuki. She is the greatest, she's got that, and plus she's got that great pose, similar to like Boa Hancock, where she's got to like, I'm above you. You're below me, so that's always
down.
a great pose to see. Just a great character, great motives, and all that great stuff. My second choice, I thought actually someone was gonna pick it. Was gonna be a Pudding from One Piece.
I guess we didn't make a reference in our last video, so
I don't know. I was thinking about it, and she's another like kind of tragic villain. She's super evil, but then you really start seeing, she's been treated kind of like crap in this family. I mean, it's Big Mom's family. I don't know what you can expect. I don't know if any of her kids have really had a fun upbringing. I don't know. Maybe that's just pirate stuff. Maybe that's just Big Mom. Maybe she's just crazy. I have no idea. But Pudding is really tragic. And I hope she finds happiness. I hope Sanji comes back and just takes her away. We'll live in a baked house, that she can create with Sanji. It'll be beautiful. Nice. And those are my two. I'll give an honorable mention to Android 18. Not really for any specific reason, just
Android 18. You don't need a reason.
She's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to. I mean, that outfit it's nice.
I could imagine Pudding and Sanji living in a big Toriko style.
I was thinking about the Toriko house. And then Luffy just comes in and eats it all.
Yeah, just don't invite Luffy or Toriko because they'll just eat.
They'll eat the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
Awful.
All right.
Lucky.
All right. So, my two villains are going to be. So, first off, I have one that's obviously a villain. So I'll just start with her real quick. So this is Freya from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? She is very much like this weird predatory like person, because the whole anime, like, people make references to Bell, who's the main character, because he has white hair and red eyes, so he looks like a bunny. And I've always kind of taken that to heart, because it's almost like this girl is just trying to hunt this guy. Like, I think of her like a fox just trying to hunt this rabbit. Yeah, now granted, that's like the luckiest rabbit in the world, but most rabbits don't meet the same fate as what I think he's gonna meet. But yeah, she's obviously we haven't seen all of what she does, unless you read the manga or anything like that, but I haven't. So just from what we've seen of her, just working behind the scenes, that's what I've always really liked, those anime villains that work behind the scenes, whereas and they just make everybody do stuff for them. Because once like an anime villain kind of gets their own hands dirty, they have to be OP, and I like the cerebral kind, like the ones that just really get in your head and do all the scheming. So we have that, and then I have a very obscure one that you both don't probably know. This is her name is Lala Soon. She is from the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and so this one is a little bit cheating, because I did watch the entirety of Mobile Suit Gundam eventually, but I first experienced this when I was playing the video game. And in each video game, when you're playing the second part of the anime, basically, you end up seeing like this really powerful person. So just put in perspective, Amuro, the main character, is the most powerful, what we call new types. They're these people that have like a sixth sense about them, and they can kind of see things before they happen, and they can sense danger. And she's basically on Amuro's level, which is a big, big feat, because even the main villain, Char, is not on Amuro's level, and a lot of times needs help. And so, she's also the love interest of both Char and Amuro. And you don't actually know it's her until like the last battle with her. And they have this really cool scene where it's just them fighting, and she has these little things called bits, which are these tiny little turret things that she controls with her mind, because she's so adept with things that she's literally taking out starships, or whatever you call them, in the whole fleet, just with these tiny little turrets that she shoots around. And Amuro's really the only one who can take her, and even then he has a lot of trouble taking her on. And so I really liked her just because she's one of the first villains that ever made me feel so much empathy, because she really puts it back on Amuro and asks him why are you fighting? And he's just like, I don't know. I didn't know I needed a reason. And she's just like, what? You don't have a reason? And they kind of go through this back and forth, because new types can kind of go into each other's psyche, and for plot reasons. But yeah, I really liked her character development, and
she was really what she's really what kind of brought Amuro like a different side, because he didn't have a love interest except for this one girl who almost plays no part of the story. So yeah, I really liked her. And then I just have a I'm trying to think if I do have any honorable mentions. Well, I guess we'll do that next. Do you guys have any more honorable mentions to speak of? I guess we'll start with you, Michael, since you started up.
I had a funny one, Jessie from Pokemon.
Yeah,
yeah, I thought that was funny. I'm looking at my list because I made a few more. Mm-hmm. Maybe just Toga from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
She's just a fun character. So like, yeah.
Nice. What about you, Johnny?
Yeah.
I actually did have one more. It'd be Caster from Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that. That's a good one. Yeah.
She's another, villain that just has a tragic story to her, and I don't know. I mean, kind of like you were saying, you gotta have something that makes you want to like the villain. I mean, that totally makes a lot of sense. That's something I like. She's evil, but she's got reasons. Why she's like broken. Not that they're forgivable, but
Nice. Yeah, I think I guess my honorable mention is it's one actually from Akame ga Kill as well. It's Akame's sister Kurome. She's like the first one where I like, not to get too much into the story, but when she got involved in this, I was like, I don't know if Night Raid's gonna beat these people. Like I was just kind of seeing, I was like, one person is taking on like the entire crew. Yeah. And this is really strange. Like even S-Def is great and all, but like just seeing that particular Imperial arm that she does have, which I won't spoil, like I said before. But yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So yeah. So that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching our video on our favorite female villains. And yeah, we'll go ahead and cut to the preview for the next video.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching Anime Casual. It's a great episode to do. Next up, we got Michael and Lucky. You're going to tell us what the next episode is going to be about.
Hey, so our next episode of Anime Casuals is going to be an analysis, casual analysis though, of My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. Yes, I did have to look at that because the title is so long. Lucky, can you tell us what we're going to be talking about?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing just an analysis on the basic things, what kind of kept us going with this anime, because we started off kind of hesitant, and we actually fell in love with this. It's literally one of the only isekai reverse harem animes that I know of. So yeah, go ahead and stick around and stay tuned for next week when we do our casual analysis, guys. And as always, keep it casual.